What's happening, guys? Dan Debenham here. Editing software has automated some of the admin work that editors need to do, which has sort of freed us up as editors to be able to just focus on the creative stuff that we would ordinarily come at the end once we've finished processing everything and doing everything, getting everything into place. We would then start focusing on the creative stuff. But editing software as sort of features have made the heavy lifting of all the admin a little bit easier. So that's why I thought we'd take a look at one of the new features in Premiere Pro, which is scene edit detection. So without further ado, let's jump into Premiere Pro and let's have a look and see how that actually works. So we've got our clip onto our timeline in Premiere Pro, and effectively what we want to do is we want to cut this clip up into different scenes to allow us to edit to that and allow us to slot other stuff in between those scenes. But what's actually happened here is we've recorded this entire clip by pressing pause in between each individual scene, so it's just one long file effectively. And now to save us from going through each individual scene and clipping them in and sort of cutting and going to the next scene and finding where we want to do it, what we can do is we can automate this using a new feature within Premiere Pro called Edit Scene Detection. So we've got our clip on the timeline, we select it, we right click, we go up to Edit or Scene Edit Detection, which is under Speed and Duration, and we click OK. Gives us a couple of boxes, so we can apply each detected cut point, create a bin of sub clips at each detected cut point, create a clip marker. So what we can do is we can select one or two or three of those. I just generally have the one selected, but if you select both of them, what that does is in your project settings here, it will set a bin full of the clips that it's done. So it'll cut them up, put them all in as separate individual little videos, and that'll allow you to use them elsewhere in the clip, elsewhere in your footage or elsewhere in your video, or in other videos or other projects that you've got coming up that you feel like you might need that footage in. For me today, we're just going to go with just the one, and I'm just going to click Analyze, and at that point it then just analyzes that clip. We then wait, and from that point on it should automatically detect where it thinks the cuts should be on your clip. Okay, so once it's completed rendering, you can now see that it has actually chopped this clip up into 5 separate clips. So it's chopped this whole clip up into 5 separate clips, and let's see, when we scrub through, we can see that it's chopped it exactly where the clips change. So it's allowed us to make that one single clip into 5 separate individual clips. And that then allows us to just move these about. We can say, actually, do you know what, that part of the clip would be better somewhere else. So for instance, if we were looking at this in itself here, I think we'd probably go for the tracking of the clips of the riverway. So sort of this at the beginning. So what I can do is I can shift this clip about, and I can say, let's have that here instead. And then let's have the reveal. We've got the reveal here, so let's have this clip here instead, and then we can we'll have that clip at the end because that's pulling away. So basically what we've got is we've got a shot of it from the wide, we've got another wide but from above here, which looks pretty cool, and then we move it away. So we managed to rearrange that entire clip in just a few minutes basically, and it's basically done the work for you. All the heavy lifting's been done effectively by the Premiere Pro program itself. So as you can see, it just makes that sort of admin side of things a lot easier and a lot quicker for you to do. You can automate that and go away, come back, and it's done what you need it to do in a fashion which allows you to then think about the creative side and how to progress that project on without having to go through each individual clip, and try and separate all that footage out. I mean, ordinarily in a bigger project, obviously you shoot scene by scene and the camera's stopped in between, etc., etc. But if you do get a project where it's just one clip, or you've got one clip and you really want to just chop all that up, scene edit detection can save your time and your sort of creative juices for more important things, rather than focusing on, I need to make a cut here, I need to make a cut there. It does a fantastic job of sorting that out for you. So I hope it was useful. Hope this sort of enlightened you, put it to use, because I mean, I do use it, on occasion when I get a clip in from a client, or I get a clip in from through work, which is just one long clip, and I'm thinking it's got 20 people talking on it and they're all individual, but all they've done is paused in between. It's easy to just chop that clip up and get them into a position where at least I can start being creative with it. So, as I say, hope you found it useful, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!